but I'll take it all over bleeding.
Absolutely. Pressure here. So I'm looking right here. And see how the pregnancy itself is bigger?
Uh-huh.
See, look at the baby's actually kind of moving around
Oh my
in there.
gosh.
You can see a heartbeat right there.
Is that okay to do that?
Yeah. The
Okay.
baby's floating all that fluid.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's still... Did we see some area of blood clot before?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's still some of it there, but the good news is it's below it.
Okay.
So if you end up having a little bit more bleeding, that's not uncommon.
Okay.
It's just that as long as it's kind of that dark old stuff, not bright red or clots or anything like that. But hopefully that will resolve and not affect the development of your baby.
Okay.
But there's your baby.
Yay.
I'm going to take some measurements, and we're just going to watch you very closely.
Okay.
Is it old enough to get a heart rate?
Yes,
yet, or-
we'll get that today.
Okay.
I'll zoom in. So the sac itself is measuring fine, so that's good.
Good.
So that means that is growing. I'm going to put color flow. See it? Take a listen.
It's really going.
That's awesome.
I'm going to measure the heart rate for you. 167, so that's good. The other thing that you can see is this little round circle over here to the side is called the yolk sac.
Uh-huh.
And that's measuring fine, and I'm going to measure baby. You can almost start to see these little nubbins right here.
Uh-huh.
So that's where the arms and legs are going to form. But right now it's like a little
Oh,
gummy
it got
bear.
a lot bigger.
Yeah, it really did.
1.54
Wow.
centimeters, so it's consistent with 7 weeks, 6 days, so that's really good.
I got so nervous at this one because my friend just lost one at 7.5 weeks, and I was like, oh.
And that's why we're just going to be extra cautious, watch you very closely. Listen again to that heartbeat, because that's the fun part. So at least once you hear the heartbeat, you know that your chances of pregnancy loss are dramatically reduced, so
Yeah.
that's good. Now with our 3D, this is the other fun part.
Wow.
Put your little peanut in there, see?
Oh my gosh.
So here's your baby. It's hard to tell what's going to be what, but this is probably going to be the head. Here's the
Okay.
torso, and you can see like an umbilical cord coming out.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So it's making progress. And I'm just going to look over here again at this one area
Okay.
and just take a measurement and then label it so that way we can keep an eye on it, okay?
Okay. Now it looks like it got bigger. Is that
I'm going to have to look at the last one and
bad?
measure.
When I had the bleeding last week,
Mhm.
like it was a lot more than
What you had.
the one before that.
So this
So I
may
should-
resolve on its own, but definitely no
Okay.
exercising, no intercourse
Right.
until it's completely gone. Because anything that will cause your uterus to be irritated
Uh-huh.
or stimulated can make that kind of expel. And I just
Okay.
don't want it to
Yeah.
freak you out. There's your baby.